Sometimes I used to wonder why there are several religions in the world. In fact, we have too many religions in the world, and all the religions say we worship and adore one God with many religions. If you look at Christianity itself, within Christianity there are thousands of sects with the different belief systems, but one God, one Christ. How do you understand this? Too many religions in the world, and in the name of God, religions fight. That happens in the history of the humankind. So what is the true religion? Or how do you understand true religion, the right religion? Are there any criteria to measure the right religion, the right spirit of religion? Today's readings, first reading, second reading, and third reading give some clues to understand right religion. What are they? The first thing is religion should be a religion of right intention. What is the meaning of right intention? Jesus says today very clearly that in the gospel, religion of right intention. He says what comes from within is more important than what goes inside. That means whatever you eat, it is okay. There are no restrictions. There are no unclean or clean. Even among the Jews, there were unclean and clean food. But he says what is going within our heart is more important. Our intentions, our thoughts, our mindset, our perceptions of others, they are more dangerous than what goes into our life. So what comes out of our life is coming from our thoughts, our words and actions. So if you are not in the right intention, right spirit, right mindset, right thoughts, everything will collapse. So that's the first thing Jesus was trying to tell them. The Pharisees and scribes, they express visibly many things, but their mind is contaminated. Their mind is stained. Thoughts are contaminated. So religion with wrong thoughts, wrong mindset, wrong perception of others, need not be in the correct religion, and they are not in the right religion. So a religion of right intention matters a lot. Second thing, a religion of right action, because actions determine what is our way of life. So second reading today, St. James gives us a very good clue. He concludes the second reading today by saying, religion pure and simple. And what is the religion pure and simple? He says to take care of the widows and orphans. Who are these widows and orphans? Widows and orphans were the poorest of the poor in the time of the Bible. Widows, no one, neither society nor family, kith and kin would care at that time. And poor people, marginalized. So a good religion, the right religion, is taking care and care of the people, the right action, and not just talking about care of the poor. Mother Teresa used to say, we talk about the poor, but we don't talk to the poor, and we don't do anything to the poor. So religion of right action means, doing something. So St. James would say, we are not here as hearers of the word, but doers of the word. What is the difference? Hearers of the word and doers of the word. We hear the word of God every day. We hear the word of God every Sunday. We just now heard the word of God, but we do not translate that word of God after hearing into action. So doers of the word are more important than hearers of the word. Action, speak louder than anything else in this world. Third thing, religion of right relationship. What is the right relationship? So Jesus says, rules and regulations, commandments, they are not for making us mere ritualistic people. Rules and regulations are meant to make us more humane. So if we follow commandments, 10 commandments or the other rules and regulations, and they are just for ritualistic purposes, the rules do not serve its purpose. So one of the things they criticized the disciples and Jesus was, these disciples were not washing hands before eating. It is not because of corona we need to wash hands. It is not because of the hygiene we need to wash hands. Among the Jews at that time, it was a religious ritual. When they come from outside before meals, and certain plates and cups and utensils, they have to wash often, because it is a ritual tradition and it has become part of the mere ritual. So the disciples did not do this. They did not bother this washing hands every now and then. But the scribes and Pharisees so much engrossed in the rituals than being humane. So that's why Jesus would say, Sabbath is for man. Man is not for Sabbath. That means the rules and regulations are not to help us become inhuman people. Rules and regulations, Sabbath rules, are to help us to become more human, more humane, let's put that way. That we become good people and we relate well with others. We follow the church regulations, we follow Sunday obligations, we come for Mass either online or in person here. But after that, we don't talk to each other. Then there is no right relationship. We may be angels in the church, but outside church we may behave like a little devils. So religion of right relationship means the religious rules and regulations should help each one of us to behave well with each other in the right spirit. So that is called religion of right relationship. So what is the right religion? Right thoughts, right actions, and right relationship. I conclude with one quote which Mother Teresa used to say very often whenever she gets a chance to speak. It is not her original quote, it is a Chinese proverb. She says this way: watch your thoughts, they may become your words. Watch your words, they may become your actions. Watch your actions, they may become your habit. Watch your habit, they may become your character. Watch your character, they may become your destiny.